Now Sabi, now hunger carry me come here. Inflation, the way things have tripled in the markets. That is why I'm here.
Day 2 of the hashtag End Bad Governance protest in Nigeria, thousands take to the streets. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to Waiting to Roar TV. In today's broadcast, we bring you an update on the hashtag End Bad Governance protest in Nigeria, Day 2. Protests continue despite the rains in some states. Thousands of Nigerians took to the streets for the second day of protests against hunger, hardship, and bad governance in the country. Peaceful protests. Protests were peaceful in Lagos, Ibadan, Abeokuta, and Port Harcourt, with demonstrators chanting and carrying placards. Violent clashes. However, there were violent clashes between protesters and security forces in Abuja, with tear gas fired at protesters and journalists. Casualties. At least 13 people have been killed in the protests so far, with many more injured. Police response. The Inspector General of Police has condemned the violence and looting during the protests and urged protesters to respect court orders and cooperate with law enforcement. Government response. The Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly has commended protesters for their peaceful conduct, while the government has been criticized for its silence on the matter. Protest demands. Protesters are demanding an end to bad governance, improved economic conditions, and accountability from the government. Security measures. Security personnel were deployed to maintain peace and order, with curfews imposed in some states. International response. Amnesty International has condemned the killing of peaceful protesters by security personnel and called for an investigation into the incidents. Watch the accompanying video for more on this story, courtesy of AIT. Stay informed and up to date on the latest developments in Nigeria and beyond. Subscribe to our channel for breaking news, in-depth analysis, and exclusive interviews.
Signed citizen.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell us what exactly made you join this protest, because there are also other groups that we saw that said they don't want to join protest because they think the modality is not right.
Now Sabi, now hunger carry me come here. Inflation, the way things have tripled in the markets. That is why I'm here. It affects me personally. It affects me as a human being, as a citizen. And that is why I've come to join the protests. Hunger, inflation. People cannot buy things anymore in the markets. You're a woman, you go to the market, you cannot afford crayfish, you cannot afford egg. Even the least, Gary, you cannot buy. Gary is not a rich man's food. My people, Gary, is almost the same level we rice. And you say I should walk by. I can't walk by. I must join. I don't need to belong to any group. Nobody is more Lagosian than any Lagosian. Nobody is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. We are all Nigerians and it's affecting us equally.
Now, people in government actually pleaded with the protesters to shelve this protest. And their reason is that the president has just been in office for just 1 year.
Yes.
And 1 year is not enough to actually bring about the changes that people are asking for today.
1 year is not enough to bring about the changes. But 1 day was enough to increase fuel. 1 day was enough to give policies and instructions that almost ruined our lives. It's all about policies. Make these policies and implement it. You don't need forever. When Buhari was there, they said 1 year is not enough. 2 years is not enough. Till 8 years. He has started again, same APC government. 1 year is still not enough. People are dying. 1 year is not enough, and within 1 year, fuel has gone to 1,003 per liter. How long should we wait? How long? No, let them tell us how long they want us to wait, and we wait. Let them tell us 2 years, and we wait.
Okay, so I also listened to the SAN, that's the Senior Advocate of Nigeria, who said he's the lawyer to some of the groups that are protesting, and he has pleaded that the protest should be limited to a day or 3 days rather than the 10 days that the protests are set out for. Do you think that is a valid point?
We don't have any leader in this protest. As we all say here, tomorrow if everybody fall out, everybody fall out. Next tomorrow, everybody fall out. Have you realized that what Nigerians are asking, what everybody is asking, is not so much. It is the basics. A word from the president, everybody will be jumping. Everybody will be happy. We are not asking for the impossible. So nobody should come and tell us a day, 2 days, till it now. We will keep coming until they answer us.
Okay, what specifically would you want the president to do now that will end this protest?
Right now, carrots will go 100 naira per liter. Because once they reduce fuel, everything will drop. Just reduce fuel. Baba, they use fuel. Driver, they use fuel. Who they wash clothes, laundry, they use fuel. Seller, they use fuel. Once you reduce fuel, there will be peace. Let him show us a sign that he cares. That's all. A sign.
No, but this removal of fuel subsidy in the first place was to deal with the corruption in that subsidy regime. Which government talking?
Have you seen Dangote crying? Dangote is crying so hard that you will now realize that the corruption that we are seeing is nothing compared to what we are not seeing. Let them be fighting the corruption, but may they not use and press us. May they not use and kill us. They should reduce fuel and sort themselves.
Thank you very much. Okay, so you can see that's exactly what the cry here has been. Really, it's been so rowdy. People are actually very angry, and that is why they have gathered here to vent their anger. Now, if you look at this, it's the flyer that they have been distributing here all through the day. Please, can we just stop? Now, some of these points that they raised in this flyer is one, that these are some of the expenditure Tinubu and other politicians plan to do with our money. And they say 1 billion naira for Tinubu's sitting allowance. They said 98.5 billion Tinubu's personal cost, 21 billion mansion for Shetima, 10 billion naira computers for Tinubu and Shetima, and a whole lot of issues. And they say